Hello, and welcome to the Greater Brighton Area Chamber podcast, where today we are going to be featuring our upcoming Brighton Chamber Golf Classic presented by Brighton Ford. My name is Jennifer Bond. I am the Director of Events and Sponsorship for the Chamber, and I'm joined today with Lauren Kaufman, the Communications and Marketing Director for Brighton Ford. Hello, Lauren.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes, I'm so glad that we're able to chat about all things golf. So, Lauren, how did you get into golfing?
I started golfing when I was probably 9 or 10, and I took golf lessons at Oak Point, actually.
Really?
Yes, yeah. I'm not very good, but I can at least hit a ball.
Yeah, so Oak Point is where we're having this golf outing, and it's been an annual event for the Chamber for years. So it's really nice that maybe you'll have a leg up since that was your home course from your youth.
I hope so. I mean, at least with it being a scramble, you just need one of, the 4 good shots. So
Yes, that's what I love golfing in outings, just because it does take the pressure off. As long as somebody on your team has you, you're good to go, and it moves so fast too. So
yes.
Our golf outing is a scramble format, which I think is nice too, because it allows people to have networking and a little bit more informal kind of conversations, or maybe formal conversations and doing business while they golf.
Absolutely. And it's nice too that it's a team sport then at that point when you're all working together.
Yes. Do you golf in a lot of scrambles?
I do. Our community is great. We do a lot of golf outings. So It's golf season and probably, 10 or so a season.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of your favorite things about golf outings?
Favorite things, I would say being outside and it's networking and you're golfing at the same time. Like you're kind of killing 3 birds with 1 stone. So it's a little bit of fun, a little bit of networking, meeting new people, hanging out with people in a different setting. And it's usually for a nonprofit or a charity. So It's, having fun for the benefit of something else.
Now, Brighton Ford is our presenting sponsor, and they've been presenting sponsors for so many things for our chamber events. What is it about this outing that Brighton Ford really wanted to get behind and be a larger part of?
I mean, it's the Chamber Classic, right? So it's kind of the core of what the Chamber is about. One of the main longest running events, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe 50 years, right? This is 51. So it's just one of those staple things. And we thought it was really important to, as kind of a big auto dealer in the area, of making sure that we stand behind you guys and everything the Chamber does. And it's also just so many community leaders and partners and people. And it's so much fun.
Yes. So Brighton Ford is sponsoring the hole-in-one. So can you give us a little peek at what that may look like?
Yeah. So the hole-in-one is great. So if you get a hole-in-one, and this year it's on both sides, so the honors and championship course, and it's either a 2-year lease on a 2026 Ford F-150.
Ooh.
I know. Or a $15,000 cash prize. So if you already have a vehicle or you're not in need, that's completely fine. Or you can take the lease on the vehicle.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
So at our golf, we will have both courses full of golfers, and the honors course and the championship course. So at least 144 golfers, maximum 200 golfers. So it should be a lot of fun. And I'm glad to see that each of those courses will benefit from your hole-in-one. Now, in addition, this year, we're adding the string game. Have you learned about the string Mulligans? And
Yes, it's so fun. I'm all for games when you golf.
I have not played this one yet, but you'll be able to purchase a better score by changing the lie of your golf ball. So if, behind the tree, you just need to cut a little bit of string and move that ball over. So that's going to be something that will be new this year, where people can purchase some yarn and be able to utilize that to improve their game.
Why not?
Yeah.
It just makes it more fun.
It is. That's the good thing about like outings too, is that usually there's some gimmicky kind of games that make it a little bit more fun. And again, for a good purpose, and being able to just raise money for all the events that we do as a chamber. Now, as far as like golfing for you, do you like walking better or do you like riding in the golf cart?
I'm definitely a golf cart girly.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I'm a golf cart girl too. I mean, the only times I've had to walk are usually when the course is like just in delicate condition and then you're like, man, but you do appreciate the exercise. I'm not opposed to walking, but
Absolutely, but 18 walking is
No.
is a full day.
yeah, I'm always in awe of people that commit to that and are able to do that. So now as far as like your best shots, like do you have a favorite golf club or do you like this is what I own, this is what I do?
Yeah, well, I would say it's my favorite golf club because my golf cover.
Oh.
So my family owns the Dairy Queen in town, and I have a stuffed blizzard driver
so
cover. So it's all I won it at a Dairy Queen outing actually several years ago. You can't buy it, and it's quite the conversation piece.
That is. See, that's what I do really like looking at people's golf bags just because it does tell a lot about the personality of the golfer.
Yes.
I have a hot pink. I love pink. If you can't tell. I love hot pink and any shade of pink. So I have a hot pink golf bag. And I was at a St. Jude's golf outing down in Florida. And the founder of MTV was there as it was like a celebrity golf outing. And he was like, oh my goodness, you have the best bag ever. And I was like, oh my gosh, you talked to like, and he thinks my bag is the best. So, I mean, I go bold.
So do you have the pink club covers? Like, do you have flamingos?
I do not.
Okay.
I actually don't
So
have
if anyone has a flamingo golf cover,
I'm gonna have
one.
I'm gonna have to start. Yeah, I just have the ones that came with the clubs.
Perfect.
So I should invest in some more fun now that I'm building out. So
why not?
yeah. Now with our golf outing, you were mentioning you're really hoping for a hot potato bar for the dinner. I'm not really quite sure what is on the menu for dinner, but Oak Point always does a nice job with anything that they serve. So there will be dinner after the golfing, as well as awards. And one of the new awards this year is we're having a whole lot of fun. So our whole sponsors, we're encouraging them to really have fun and interact with our golfers. And then the golfers will be able to nominate the whole sponsor that brought the most fun during the day. So in addition to the normal fun of golf, we're hoping that our whole sponsors will kind of be bringing some fun with little games and giveaways and some things as people golf.
Oh, that's a great idea. And then we're also doing the normals, like longest drive and closest to the pin, right?
Yes, okay. There are some really neat prizes. I know TCA Insurance is donating Yeti coolers for one of the contest holes. I think Engrave It All USA is having some custom engraved maybe bourbon kits and wine kits for the men and women. We will be having those. Oar Creek Craft Cider perhaps is, gift cards for some tastings. So
excellent.
I know Chowamichi's has donated gift cards for all of the winning teams. So enjoy a nice dinner downtown Brighton. And that's the neat thing. You talked about community pride and supporting the businesses, the community, the nonprofits in our area. And that's the neat thing, just being new to the chamber world as far as in this role. I've really loved seeing all the community support and people stepping up, whether it's to donate raffle baskets or prizes or be whole sponsors or even to have fun on the golf course.
Yeah, it's a great event, and it's like you said, it's a little bit of everyone and everything, and Brighton has such a great community and culture and history too, and you see a lot of that when you have the family-owned businesses and the community people and the restaurants, and it's fun.
Yeah. Now our community, we have Cooper and Binkley Jewelers as another wonderful sponsor of the chamber. And we found out that Barb Binkley actually worked for Club Corps when they were building Oak Point. And she was instrumental in the design of Oak Point back when she was younger. And we're like, I think that, I don't know if she helped design the golf, like actual holes. But one thing that I love about the championship course is that as a female, going to the bathroom on the golf course, there's usually not a lot of opportunities to do it discreetly. But at the championship course, so many of the holes lead to the turn where you have indoor facilities to use the restroom. And that was something that stood out to me the first time I golfed at Oak Point. And I'm like, oh, they are thinking about women here.
And snacks.
Yes.
Of course. You can get your snacks or lunch on the turn.
Yes. That's something that I know at outings, there's sometimes a little anxiety based on where you start. And you're like, oh, I'm not going to eat lunch until X amount of time. Or if you start right where lunch is served and you have to eat at 10.
Right.
And that sometimes, is the case. But I think, Oak Point, the way that they designed the champs course, kind of lets you be more flexible with
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
they know what they're doing.
Yes. No, it was nice the first time I golfed there. So now another question about golf. Let's see. If you could take a mulligan in real life, not golf, what would you use it for?
You know what? I wouldn't do anything. I think that we learn from our mistakes, and I think that any trials and tribulations you go through, you just come out stronger and you learn from it. And I'm very blessed and fortunate and healthy family, and I wouldn't take any.
That's a great answer, Miss America.
Hello.
No, that's the one thing. Mulligans. In golf, it's needed because golf is one of those sports that you really have to work hard at it. Even the pros. I mean, do you ever watch The Full Swing on Netflix, the series?
No, but no? I do like watching golf on TV.
Oh, watch the series on Netflix because it goes, really in depth, like the series about quarterbacks and different like football players. But you get to know the families. You get to know how these players really were on some of the largest tournaments, and it always airs the following season. So it's neat to see some of the best golfers around the world still have those moments of struggle, and they have to overcome it. So much like your little Mulligan story, those challenges and frustrations are good. So those of you that are not really into golfing and want to just maybe be out there for the networking, go ahead, and everyone struggles on the golf course.
Yeah, well, and if you
come out and golf anyways.
If you've ever done putt-putt, you don't have to hit well every single time. You can still help the team out by putting.
Yeah. So there are some people that they always think of golf as that person that can just like drive that ball, a couple 100 yards. But some of the most beneficial people in a scramble are those putters. So what is it that drive for show, putt for dough?
Oh, I've never heard that. That's cute. No, yeah.
Because a lot of people just want to crank it and they think the best golfers are the ones that can hit it the farthest. But it's really that.
Well, you can hit it really far into the woods, so that's not always the best.
Yeah. Now, what aspect of your golf game with these upcoming golf outings that you're going to be doing, what do you want to work on this season?
Ooh, I just need to get out there. I need to go to the driving range more. I'm definitely a mid-range or putter is where I come into. I can't drive past like 180. That's good. I'm straight though. Like it goes right down the fairway every time. So
that's an important.
I make sure my team, I have a couple power hitters so that way it's the best, best of both worlds.
That is the strategy. I don't know if I've ever really had the opportunity to create the ideal foursome to think about the strengths of each person. I usually do golf outings for social ways, like my friends and or my husband. My husband golfs a lot, so we'll do it with other couples. Okay. But I've never really crafted the ideal foursome.
You should try it. So I know that I can't, if it's, a par 5, it's going to take me a while to get down there. But, if you have someone who's a power hitter, it really helps. And then if I know I'm straight, like almost every single time, then for those shots where people happen to go off the side a little bit, then I can help out. Yeah.
I know chipping is the thing that I've never been consistent. I think I have it down, and then I nail it. It goes right across the green. But that's the one thing that's been a consistent. Like you have to work on it this season.
Well, I mean, I think you should go to Topgolf or go to the driving
Yeah.
range and practice. I
Yeah.
like hitting out of the sand, actually. I don't like getting
Really?
in the sand, but it's
Yeah.
fun to hit out of it because then you've got the whoosh of the sand and
Yeah.
it looks beautiful and then it sits right there and then you one putt it.
That is the good thing about, again, like these outings. Typically, you're not going to get all 4 shots into the sand. So
No.
there's probably not a lot of sand trap holes. And when we do ever get in the sand, it's like we're going to the beach and, have fun with it. Hopefully, our golf outing on June 8th will be feeling like beach weather. It definitely, Michigan, all Michiganders are really looking forward to more heat coming our way. So hopefully by June 8th, we will have all of the warmth needed. Hopefully Mother Nature will be kind to us and allow us to truly enjoy a day on the links there.
Yes. So I want to ask you a question then.
Okay.
Since you got to ask me questions.
All right.
So what's your favorite course you've ever played?
Ooh, I do really love in Manistee, Michigan. There is the Manistee Golf and Country Club, and it's a public golf course, but it's right on Lake Michigan. So you have several shots where you're just overlooking Lake Michigan.
Oh, how beautiful.
I just love it for the fact that there's the beauty of that, the great photo opportunities, not necessarily about the golf game.
Right.
But I like the view of it. And it's been something that I've shared with so many of my friends. So I have so many great memories, my children. Like, it's just, that was, that's my favorite. What about you?
I honestly don't know if I could say my favorite course. It's absolutely the people you golf with.
Yeah.
Like just the different outings, the different events, the different charities, knowing how much money we raised. I think it's more of, I did one for Children's Miracle Network a couple of years back and I ended up getting like 3 of the prizes. I got women's longest drive, which is not my strong suit. So that was really exciting. But it's more of just the events than the actual course. I couldn't really tell you because I definitely need my team when we're doing a scramble.
Yeah. Well, it's been wonderful having you here. And for anyone that's interested, we still have some spots, at least right now, for golfers. But you want to get your team of 4.
Yes.
What else do they have to think about?
Well, what you're going to wear.
Oh, yes.
Because there's a theme, right?
About that.
I mean, you came prepared to show us what to wear.
It's a birdie, yes. Yes, definitely. You want your sunscreen. You want your maybe matching clothes.
Yeah.
If it's networking, maybe that logoed polo. Do you have to wear a collared shirt? You have to be appropriate golf attire at this golf outing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And just get ready to have a good
business
time.
cards. They need to have their
Yes.
business cards.
Yes.
That's going to be important. And yeah, definitely ready to have a good time, interact, and just have a whole lot of fun on June 8th.
Yes.
Our shotguns start at 9 o'clock at the honors course, 9:30 at the champs course, lunch on the turn, 50-50 raffles, regular raffle prizes, some games on the course.
And a hole-in-one. You
Dinner.
might want a free car.
Maybe $15,000
Yes.
or a 2-year lease of a Ford F-150, which my husband would love that. That's his car.
It's America's car, right?
Yes. I've always thought if I won the lottery, one of my first things would be to go to a Ford dealer and do that whole bow thing. And I wouldn't even tell him I would win the lottery. I would just have it delivered. And that's how I would tell him we won the lottery. That was my plan.
That takes a lot of patience.
I don't know if I would have it, but
Okay.
I would. But that was what I've thought about for years. Every time you buy tickets, you're like, what would I do? And that's one of the things.
Well, if that doesn't work, you can just get a hole-in-one.
Yes.
And still get the truck.
I'm gonna encourage. He will be golfing at the Chamber Classic, so we'll see. So I think that's it. Well, thank you so much for coming and chatting about golf. And I've made me think about, I have to add some golf covers to my
Yes.
club. So it kind of adds more
some
pink.
personality.
More personality
Yes.
to my golf club.
And for those of you who don't golf, it's a great conversation piece.
Yes.
Like, what do you have as club covers?
Yeah. And even if you don't golf, I mean, we still could use you as a volunteer.
Absolutely.
We could do volunteers. You can network as a volunteer. So this doesn't all have to be around golf. It can be just about people wanting to give back, just like Brighton Ford.
Absolutely. It takes a village, right?
Yes.
We're happy and proud to be here.
Well, thank you so much for your constant support of the chamber activities.
Oh, thank you for what you do, and thank you to everyone who makes the community what it is. I mean, we're in a really awesome location, and we have a great support network around us.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to having a whole lot of fun with you and your Brighton Ford team and everyone else coming to the Brighton Chamber Golf Classic on June 8th at Oak Point Country Club right here in Brighton, Michigan.